Ben Orton was a chief of police of Locklita who thought he could do what he wanted, and it was okay. That he was wise enough to decide what is right and wrong and put himself above the law. It is a dangerous attitude to have in someone that is entrusted with leadership. Both Clintons are lawyers. They fully understand just how close to the line you can go and maintain deniability. That's why they have yet to be charged with whatever it is that's going on in the background. And someone else always takes the fall. That is what we learned from the impeachment of Bill Clinton. All of his ways of coaching language so that he can deny himself. Remember, he said, "I did not have sex with that woman," and then said, "It depends on what your definition of sex is." Hillary never learned what the meaning of appearance of impropriety was. Remember, Whitewater was more about her than it was him. They could not link him to what she did. That made her unacceptable to me. Yet Trump was Bill Clinton in character. The choice from hell. It was Bill Clinton's meeting on the tarmac with Obama's Attorney General. That's what came from that. It overrode all my worries about Donald Trump, about me being a hypocrite. I felt he was going to win. I figured that it was the most likely outcome. But it wasn't until that day I decided I would vote for him. It didn't matter anymore what the media said. I couldn't trust them anyway. They'd been lying to us and blowing everything out of proportion for so long. I was told I didn't have to vote. I could stay out of it if I couldn't vote for Hillary. I did that in 2012. It was wrong then, and it was impossible this time. Barack Obama, what I thought was change in 2008, was instead arrogance. He wouldn't listen to anybody, unless, of course, you happen to agree. Somehow or another, he believed disagreeing on policy was racist. If the left had just pointed out to him, this is a free society, and like it or not, elections matter. Congress is a co-equal branch of government. At best, he gets one vote, and it only counts when the other 535 elected officials have their say. The Constitution did not want one man to have so much power. Like it or not, just disagreeing on policy is not racist, sexist, or bigoted. The next president was going to face a war. I still believe that. Because of Obama's fake line in the sand and his micromanaging every crisis in the executive branch. It always took him 2 years, at least, to finally reach the level of dealing with a crisis. And by then, it really didn't matter anymore. It was already set in stone. Foreign policy is the one area that a president has the most authority. That was going to endanger us and put the military families in danger. No one should stand down and refuse to vote under those circumstances. One way or the other, I was going to have to hold my nose and do what I really didn't want to do. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.